Hello, scam fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at a variation of the financial scam, which was made famous by Nigerian scammers many years ago and has now spread across the world and is being performed by many different groups of people where they contact you saying they have a large sum of money. And I mean large, I mean like millions of dollars usually, and that for one reason or another, you're eligible to receive it. Maybe because they're secretly trying to extradite the removal of that money from a bank or from a country. Or maybe it's supposed to be your long lost relative has willed you everything. And there's a lot of variations, but this one I haven't seen before because this one is related to Ukraine. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, so if you look carefully, I'll read it for you, but it says, "Greetings, I'm Natalia Humeniuk, I guess. I don't know how to say that. A member of the Ukraine army based in Ukraine's. Am contacting you based on a referral." Now, the reason I marked Ukraine's is because it's incomplete. And referral because they didn't say who referred them to me. And I don't really know anybody from Ukraine except for a musician who is in Europe. And I only know him because I've used his music from time to time on my videos. Kindly accept my sincerest apologies for this unexpected letter. Whilst a formal introduction and meeting would have been more appropriate, the urgency of the matter demanded immediate action on our part. I would like to invest some funds with you and go into partnership with you if you are willing to show me trust and honestly. I will be able to work with you. So there are a lot of periods where there shouldn't be periods. So this person doesn't really grasp punctuation in English. Please, I want this to remain between me and you. To prove our sincerity, we should both be honest with ourselves and trustworthy, because without trust and honesty, nothing works in this life. Because I don't want to lose my money. I'm a little bit confused. Is this really your money, or are you stealing it from Ukraine, or are you stealing it from the Ukrainian army, or perhaps from the Russians? I don't want the Russian mafia after me, after all. I assure you that this is 100% legal and 100% risk-free. This should remain confidential between the two of us. If it's legal and risk-free, there's no reason for secrecy, except for you don't want the world to know you're suddenly going to come into a large amount of money so that people don't try to rob you of it. But, you might want to consult a lawyer, for example, as well as, I don't know, the law enforcement authorities that may take an interest in this scam. I look forward to your prompt response so we can move forward, and we'll get back to you with further details as soon as possible. Once I hear from you, I will give you more details. In God we trust. Natalia Humeniuk. I don't know why they chose to use the added on thing on our bills, our dollars. That is not original. That was added, I believe, in the 1950s. And then the message source, I think it was added under Dwight Eisenhower. The message source, if you look at the bottom there, it says authentication results original, syrianmonster.com-.sy, SPF equals fail. Sender IP is 172.245.23-183. Mail from SMTP.mail from is idara@hiba.edu.sy. And so what's happened here is something is wrong. And in this case, that IP address is from America, but the person who's sending it is from somebody at Hiba University or Institute. It's a type of, some kind of an educational institute in Syria. And so we should not see an American IP associated with this email address. And it's saying that this is not a permitted sender in the next block there. Received SPF fail, syrianmonster.com.sy, domain of hiba.edu.sy, does not designate 172.245.23.183 as permitted sender. Client-IP, and then the same IP, envelope-from idara at hiba.edu.sy, and reply to. Now, this is important. It's from Natalie, it's Natalia, but the email she's supposedly sending it from is Idara. Now, Idara could be, or Idara, I don't know, could be her nickname, but more likely, this is either a spoofed email address or an address that has been compromised by hackers. Either way, it's a bad sign when the names don't match. Now, I know you're going to say, Glenn, yours doesn't match. Well, that's an exception to the rule. There are always exceptions. But when we look at the reply to, it's not even going back to Idara, which suggests that Natalia is not Idara or Idara. It's going to Mr. J. Ward 20020 at gmail.com. That's another red flag. Gmail is a very popular platform to take advantage of by scammers. So just, you don't have to open up the message source or the original message to see this kind of stuff. This is just a little bit of extra information that helps you to see there's something definitely wrong. There's some spoofing going on. There's possibly some hacking going on. Whatever it is, this is not an invitation for wealth. It is a scam. So just mark it as phishing and be done with it. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.
I need to ask for your help. Things have been challenging. Whose life hasn't been challenging lately? So if you can please help me out by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and turning on notifications, that would be really, really super. Also, if you'd like to help me financially and you can't afford to, you can do a super thanks on my Glenn's Fast Reviews channel, or you can become a member there. Or if you prefer, you can go to patreon.com/GLENNMII and become a member there instead. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Bleeping Computer for their support of my channel. If you need resources for computers, for getting rid of malware and learning about cybersecurity and stuff, Bleeping Computer, BLEEPING computer.com is a great resource. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.